Good morning! What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the part 2 of our van life series. This is going to go on for like a whole month.
Next floor.
Wow, this is a fast elevator. Yeah, so this whole trip is going to last like the entire month. We've got tons of adventures. Right now we're in St. Louis and we're prepping for a big air show, which is tomorrow. We just got done with the first brief. Today is practice day. And hopefully, if the weather allows, we're going to do a flight over the river right in front of the arch this afternoon. Alright, so status update. This morning we did a bunch of work on the motors, got all of our lights figured out, got our logos on. So all of our gear is ready to go, smoke systems are ready. But as you can see, obviously we're getting hit by a little bit of a thunderstorm action here. And we're supposed to have a practice tonight, which may or may not happen. If this stuff clears out, we'll be ready. Everything's looking good. It's all coming together. We're just kind of on a chill break right now. We're gonna meet up in about an hour and see what's happening tonight. Todd, say hi.
Hi.
So the plan is, the thunderstorm's cleared, and we're running over to an unknown launch site to try to get a practice. I don't know, the wind's kicking a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. We're gonna try to do a practice. We just walked the show. All of our motors are almost ready to go, but we'll see how it goes. Check this out. This is supposed to be our launch site. We struck out on the field we were gonna launch from, so we came over to the airport here. It's like a mild cross country to get to the aerobatic box by the arch, but it's all cool. If we launch here, there's no pressure, there's no crowd watching. We get to fly in all casually, but there's a lot of coordination we have to do tonight. We gotta coordinate with the tower, which is over that shoulder, because we're flying in airspace here, obviously. There's a lot of stuff that's got to go on. We have to coordinate with the Coast Guard and the fire department that are putting boats out on the water. But we got the Aeroshell team. If you guys remember Oshkosh last year, Jacqueline and I flew with those guys. Pretty dope that we get to like launch right here by them. So I'm gonna get to work, get all this stuff together, and hopefully we'll be flying soon.
Get close to the shoreline. Stay like 100 feet away from the shoreline just to have that
So
room
it's all
for air.
over the river, but I'm just saying the arch is going to be like show center.
Yeah, arch is show center. Dead center of the arch is show center.
All
Keeps
right.
it easy. And then I think for the box, what we're going to do, depending on the wind, we're going to be on each end of the arch, pretty much. The arch is wide, but we'll probably be a little further than that. And then the arch is
we
show
can use
center.
the arch for reference as to how high we are, right?
How high is the arch? Anybody?
600 something?
677.
Okay.
So
So,
basically just climb up to the top of the arch, stay there.
Or are we just ignoring that?
Is that yours?
I mean, unless Doran wants to drown.
All right, so here's the plan. We're good, we're ready to go. Everything's pretty much coordinated. We just have to make it happen. We're basically practicing the show. So we're flying like a mini cross country over to the box, which is by the arch. It's gonna be a scenic flight, a fun one with no pressure. And I'm gonna put the camera in the van, and I guess we'll go to GoPro footage from now on.
cool.
That was fucking awesome.
Freaking killed it.
That was better than expected.
Yeah, dude, I'm so jealous.
It's just beautiful.
It looked
It's like-
epic. I was watching the live stream. It looked awesome.
Awesome.
See my Instagram, Ethan?
Yeah, I love that.
Dude, I got so many good shots. Dude, that sunset.
Dude, I know.
On the
I
city?
kept trying to turn around and get pictures of you guys.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, turn around quick.
I got some epic ones of Doran.
Dude, that was sick. All right, gonna be the best venue we've had.
Nailed it.
Downtown Tower, Paradigm Aerobatic Team, we've recovered all pilots. Appreciate your help, thank you.
That is pretty cool.
Like flying by the arch, I was like, damn.
Dude, that stack would be so perfect to just go right through and break.
Oh, break like right as you
I mean,
come underneath. Dude,
It's really not that bad that we
Sick.
can't go under it. It's still amazing.
that was so fucking awesome.
Good job, brother.
How you guys doing? That looks pretty
Good.
cool.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
Really good. Terry Bowman with the fire department.
Kyle Mooney, one of the members of the Paradigm team.
Cool. That is really neat.
Dude, Eric's speaking out. He's like, tell him to break now. Tell him to break now. I'm like, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Oh no, we were.
That
was perfect. Yeah,
But it's perspective. Like I couldn't, but I knew you guys would break.
I could hear you guys.
This lady behind us is like, I hope they don't hit it.
This whole crowd up there watching.
So I don't know if you could tell by our reactions, but we were all super stoked on that flight. So stoked, in fact, that I kind of sort of forgot to film the rest of the night, and so here I am editing the video and filming the outro. Let me just say, this flight was like legitimately top 10 in my book. There's just something about it. It's always like the GoPro doesn't really do justice to what you actually see with your naked eye, but this was like that times 10. Everything was just so much more beautiful than it looks on GoPro. I think part of it too was that it almost had the feeling of like we shouldn't be allowed to do this. It was just so insane to take off from an airport with a tower and jets everywhere and then fly to a city a few miles away over the river. And St. Louis with the arch is just like iconic. Something about it just felt like we shouldn't be allowed to do this. But of course we went through all of the right steps with the FAA and the towers and the air show and the ground ops and everyone to get it done legally. But yeah, it felt like a wonderland. It felt like I was dreaming. It was just so crazy and awesome. And it was great to share it with the whole team. We're all kind of like relaxed and chilled that night. There wasn't really much pressure because it wasn't the actual air show. So it was just a really fun experience with everyone. I want to give a huge thank you to everyone that has helped make this possible, specifically our leaders on the Paradigm team, Eric and Travis, and Todd from Resurgence PPG showed up by surprise, and he actually came through big time for this flight. He coordinated with the tower to get us up in the air and do it all safely. So huge shout out to Todd. If you don't know Resurgence PPG, I'll have it linked below. He has a nonprofit to help veterans get into the sport of paramotoring. Super awesome. So thanks, Todd, for your help. So what you guys got to look forward in the next video is the actual performance. There's gonna probably be hundreds of thousands of people out under the arch and throughout the city watching. We're gonna have our lights, our smoke bombs, and extra cameras this time for sure. So look forward to that. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. I guess I will see you guys in the next one for the actual show. Peace out. See ya.